Vera, thank you. Gas prices are skyrocketing and breaking records here in California. And now President Biden is calling for a federal investigation. The president is asking the Federal Trade Commission to probe whether big oil and gas companies are doing anything to artificially drive up prices.
KTLA's John Fenolio live in Beverly Grove with tonight's late developments. John.
Sharon, Micah, take a look at that price over my shoulder there, $6.49 for a gallon of premium here in Beverly Grove. This station is not selling unleaded at the moment. And while you can find cheaper options down the road, that price right there is what you might pay in the UK or Germany. Experts say ultimately you can blame the cost of oil, which went from a pandemic low of $30 a barrel to more than $80.
It's crazy, man. It's so high, I don't know what's going to happen.
Abel Benavidez works in construction. His truck is his lifeblood, but rising fuel costs means he's having to make cuts elsewhere.
I'm spending like $100 a week to fill my tank. Right now it's the gas, and then the gas affects everything. So you're going to see that whenever you go to the market.
I have to buy gas every day.
It's a similar story for Mohammed Saeed, who drives for Uber. He's saving most of his recent earnings just to fill up, but says it's not sustainable.
Gas price is hurting us really bad. It's too much.
Look at how far prices have risen. AAA says the national average is currently $3.41 a gallon for regular unleaded. A year ago, it was $2.12. In California, gas now averages $4.69 a gallon. That's more than $1.50 higher than a year ago, and just 2 cents away from the all-time record high in the LA Long Beach area set in 2012. President Biden calling out oil and gas companies in a letter, telling the Federal Trade Commission to crack down on what he says is anti-consumer behavior, pointing out that gas prices remain high even as gas companies' costs are going down.
What's causing gas prices all across America to go up is the higher price of crude oil, and a lot of that's due to the fact that OPEC's pulled back production.
Jamie Court is with Consumer Watchdog, a nonprofit, nonpartisan consumer group. He says Californians pay an extra $1 per gallon over the rest of the U.S. and points to a state report released last month, which found that major oil companies are overcharging their own stations in order to gouge California consumers.
But overall, we're paying this extra premium because the oil companies can charge their own stations more money. It is all about market power. We allowed, unfortunately, 4 oil refiners to control over 80% of the refining capacity in the state.
Despite the pain at the pump, AAA predicts that more than 48 million people will hit the road this holiday. That's an 80% increase from the same time last year. Experts say consumers are feeling more confident due to an increase in COVID vaccinations and a decrease in restrictions. We're live in Beverly Grove. John Fenolio, KTLA.